We seem to have a technical problem. Okay, so there seems to be a technical problem, so we will skip that. Et permettez-moi de vous rappeler qu'une réunion de ministres des Affaires étrangères a lieu aujourd'hui. La réunion est présidée par le haut représentant Josep Borrell et la commission est représentée par le commissaire Oliver Várhelyi. Les ministres discutent du soutien de l'UE à l'Ukraine ensemble avec leurs collègues de l'Ukraine, Dmytro Kuleba, et du Canada, Mélanie Joly. Le deuxième point à l'agenda concerne les relations entre l'Union européenne et nos partenaires des Balkans occidentaux. Pour la première fois, les 6 ministres des Affaires étrangères de la région participent à la réunion pour un échange informel. Une conférence de presse avec le haut représentant vice-président aura lieu aux alentours de 17h30 et donc, comme d'habitude, je vous demanderai de réserver vos questions sur ce sujet à cette conférence de presse. Voilà qui clôt nos annonces et nous pouvons passer à vos questions. Qui a une question? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, yeah.
Good morning, Eric. Yoros Gabori from CNA. I wanted to do a follow-up on a question I sent a few days ago, about 6 days ago, on the issue of including maritime transfer of oil into the sanctions. Apparently, Greece, Cyprus, and Malta have disagreed with EU flagship being banned from transferring Russian oil. The latest we've heard was that there was an extension to the intermediate period, but apparently this issue has dropped off entirely off the sanctions. What is the latest play, if you could give us an update from the Commission's point of view, and how does the Commission feel about the possibility of Russian oil being sold by using EU flagged ships? Thank you.
I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you. As you know, we never comment on the state of discussions in Council on the sanctions, and this is a rule we will continue to respect. So we have no comment to make on the state of play of the sanctions discussions. Sur ce sujet, encore sur les sanctions? Non? Vas-y.
Oui, c'est sur les décisions qui ont été prises par l'Espagne et le Portugal vendredi. La Commission doit répondre. Ils attendent en fait la Commission, le feu vert de la Commission pour pouvoir appliquer ces mesures sur le prix du gaz et de l'électricité. Est-ce que vous avez déjà décidé ou vous avez quelque chose à dire sur ça? Merci.
Merci Lorenzo. Je pense que le jour où nous aurons pris la décision, nous vous l'annoncerons. Donc, tant que vous n'avez pas entendu de nouvelles de notre part, c'est que la décision n'a pas été prise. Mais je passe la parole à Ariana au cas où elle souhaite ajouter l'un ou l'autre détail.
Merci Eric. Bonjour, c'est juste pour ajouter, comme j'ai dit déjà vendredi, on attend que l'Espagne et le Portugal vont notifier formellement les mesures à la Commission. Donc, pour l'instant, on ne peut pas prendre des décisions comme ils ne sont pas été notifiés à nous.
Voilà, il y a un processus qui implique aussi que l'Espagne et le Portugal nous fournissent une demande officielle pour que nous puissions y répondre. Enfin, je ne fais que paraphraser ce qu'Ariana vient de dire. Y a-t-il d'autres questions sur ce sujet? Non. Alors, je passe à Rafaela.
Thank you so much, Rafaela Scheidrath, Austrian TV and Radio. I have a question on health, on vaccines. The Austrian-French vaccine producer, biotech concern, Valneva, said that the Commission plans or intends to cancel a contract concerning COVID vaccines. I'd like to know, is it true? Is the Commission planning to cancel the contract? And maybe could you give us some background, in case yes, why, as the preliminary results weren't quite too bad? Thank you.
Stefan.
Thank you very much for your question, Rafael, and good morning. So the first thing I would like to stress is that no final decision has been made here. Given the evolution of the pandemic, and also given in particular member states' estimations of their probable needs for the forthcoming vaccination campaigns, the Vaccine Steering Board has agreed that the Commission informs Valneva on their behalf, on behalf of the Steering Board and member states, of the intention to terminate this contract. As you know, the steering board is composed of representatives of the Commission and the Member States, so this has indeed been a collective decision. Now, what has been done is that on behalf of the steering board and Member States, the Commission sent indeed this notification about an intention to terminate the contract to the company, and this notification now triggers a process which will enable the company to respond to the board's concerns. The steering board will only then take a final decision as to whether or not to terminate this contract. And of course, in this framework, in the context of this process, the Vaccine Steering Board will consider any remedial solution the company may propose. And that's what we can share at this stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there other questions on health-related issues for Stéphane? I see one hand raised. Mose.
Thank you, Eric. Okay, do you see me and hear me? Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. We can hear you. Okay, fine. Thank you. I have related questions about vaccine production in Africa, which, as you know, have been a problem. And I just read in the New York Times that, in fact, the vaccination facility was established in South Africa to produce Johnson & Johnson vaccines, and is ready to do it. But for some reason, there are no orders for those vaccines, and the plant might have to close down very soon. So my question is whether this is a concern for the European Commission, and whether there is a solution for that, for example, funding from the EU to the TUVAX program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will give the floor to Anna in a second, but your question says that there are no orders for vaccines and says, is it a problem of financing from the EU? Those two issues are completely unrelated. What is clear is that the EU has been supporting very, very intensively the kickstarting of production of vaccines in Africa, and notably in South Africa. But I give the floor to Anna for further details.
Yes, many thanks, Mosa, on your question specifically related to Aspen. The Commission is well aware of the situation of the Aspen plant, and of course we're following it closely. In Africa, as also Eric mentioned, the Commission is supporting partner countries to support, well, we're supporting, of course, their vaccination strategies by helping them to address bottlenecks also when it comes to delivery and the rollout of COVID-19 vaccines. And of course, the Commission is highly committed to supporting Africa in increasing its capacities to produce vaccines, medicines, health products and technologies on the continent. And of course, clearly this goes beyond COVID-19, where we know it has been a priority, but our Team Europe initiative was much broader, and it was of course focused on COVID-19 vaccines, but other vaccines as well, medicines, health technologies and so forth, as I've just tried to explain.
Thank you very much. Are there other questions on this issue for Anna? That is not the case. Other questions for Anna on her portfolios related to development cooperation and neighborhood policy? No, thank you. So any other issues for us today? Yes, please. Please present yourself.
Hello, my name is Alin Borcha. I'm from DG24 in Romania. My question today is about the excessive deficit procedure, about Romania, obviously. Under the current guidance, Romania should have its deficit under 3% in 2024. The current assessment by the European Commission from November 2021 said that Romania's deficit should be 4.4 in 2023, but the spring economic forecast estimates a deficit of 6.3 for Romania in 2023. Is there any possibility to modify the current assessment to extend the term of exiting the excessive deficit procedure for Romania? Thank you.
Thank you. A question for Verle.
Hello, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. You'll have to wait until we... Sorry?
Yes, over there.
Until we adopt the spring package, which will be adopted shortly. So please stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other questions for Verle on economic governance issues, or on economic issues more broadly? That is not the case. Thank you, Verle. Any other issues for us today that we haven't covered until now? No, thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.